10 Meghan Markle secrets she doesn't want the public to know, part 2. Ditched her gal pal. Meghan Markle is said to have spent a lot of time in London following her split from Trevor Engelson. The actress reportedly struck up a friendship with local TV personality Lizzie Cundy after they attended a charity dinner. According to Cundy, Markle was keen to find a new man, but after her divorce, she allegedly had 2 conditions. He had to be English and he had to be famous. We were having a girly chat and then she said, "Do you know any famous guys? I'm single and I really love English men." Cundy wrote in a 2019 tell-all Tales from the Red Carpet. So I said, "We'll go out and we'll find someone." Cundy claimed Markle called soccer star Ashley Cole cute, but that went nowhere. Sources close to X Factor winner Matt Cardle claim Markle quietly slid into his DMs in 2015, but the singer reportedly stopped replying after meeting somebody else. Her Instagram interaction with Cardle allegedly took place just months before she started dating Harry. According to The Sun, once Harry was on hook, Markle apparently had no use for the singer. I text saying, "Oh my god, I heard about Harry," and she was like, "Yeah, I know, we'll try and hook up." Cundy claimed she was probably told by the palace to end contact with people she befriended in the media. "I was literally ghosted by her." Royal shade. Now that Meghan Markle is stateside and out of the firm reach, she's apparently been dishing about Prince Harry's side of the family. What was life like inside the palace? A little frosty, according to The American. In March 2020, a source cited by the Daily Mail claimed that Markle bemoaned the lack of warmth at royal family gatherings and finds all the standoffish behavior very odd. Her sister-in-law Kate Middleton is reportedly the biggest culprit. It's still weird to her that no one hugs and that everyone is so uptight, especially Kate, the insider said to be a close friend with Markle told the tabloid. She said it's obvious that Kate and William do not approve of their choices and that you could cut the tension with a knife. The source went on to say that Middleton and Markle barely interacted during the latter's final trip as a senior royal and reportedly even avoided making eye contact. Rumors of a rift between the 2 duchesses have been dogging the royal family for some time now. However, this damaging narrative really started to take root in 2019 when Markle guest edited the September issue of British Vogue. She neglected to put Middleton on the Female Forces for Change list featured in her issue. She also said that it would have been arrogant to appear on the cover herself. Middleton appeared on the cover of the magazine in 2016. Bad talk. We might never know if Meghan Markle had some sort of Megxit in her mind when she married Prince Harry, but according to someone who knows her personally, shedding her skin and starting over is a habit of hers. Writing for Tatler's Shanann Govani, who hosted Markle for dinner during her Suits days, claims something that has stayed with me, especially post-Megxit, is that Meghan is no stranger to picking up and reinventing herself. Both a go-getter as well as a shapeshifter, she returns now with more social mojo than she could have ever imagined then. By March 2020, Markle is already unleashing that social mojo on Los Angeles, where she and Harry moved after leaving Canada behind. The Sussexes were previously mocked when the prince was filmed asking Disney CEO Bob Iger to cast Markle in something. "You know she does voiceovers," the prince reportedly said, per Express. Later reports suggest that the actress has instructed her agent to find her a role in a superhero movie. It seems as though Markle was making herself at home, but how is Harry handling it? Was royal keeping up with his shape-shifting wife? I don't know how his career is going to map out. Dr. Jane Goodall, a famous primatologist and a good friend of Harry's, told the Radio Times that April. "I've been in touch, though I think he's finding life a bit challenging just now." Casual wear. During her 16th South Pacific tour, Markle spotted several different looks and unfortunately suffered some wardrobe malfunctions along the way. But there was one particular feature included in her attire that royal etiquette experts took issue with. Markle donned a white tuxedo dress designed by New Zealand's Meghan Markle during an event at Courtenay Creative in Wellington. The stunning outfit drew praise from fans, but royal experts were critical of the relaxed look. We know that the Royal Highness, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are pioneering a new relaxed tactical branch of the monarchy, but having hands in pocket is a step too far. William Hanson, who described himself as the UK's leading etiquette expert and coach, told the Daily Mail. Markle was captured on camera several times with her hands inside her pocket, a gesture Hanson said was inappropriate for such a duchess. There's good casual and there's bad casual. Placing a hand in pocket is too relaxed and unprofessional. However, dressed down Prince Harry and his wife may have been, he added. The etiquette guru said it's not too much of fashion faux pas, though he suggests she avoids tempting fate by opting for dresses and other clothing with pockets in the future. Will the world end? No, it's just a small blimp in Meghan's usually delightful manners that can be easily corrected for future engagement, Hanson told the British newspaper. Power. During the episode on Meghan's podcast Archetypes, herself and comedian Issa Rae and Ziwi introduced the episode's theme. She said, this idea that black women must be angry when we all know sometimes things make you feel angry or sad or hurt or upset. That's not a gender or racial specific feeling, yet this trope of the angry black woman persists. And it was being reinforced constantly in ways we haven't even realized it. The actor who co-created, wrote, and starred in Insecure opened up about her fear of being perceived as a B-word for asserting her opinion or expressing disappointment on set. I take away the fear of being labeled as such because I shouldn't have a fear that if I said I just want something to be great. She said she had been called particular in the past, but had interpreted this as a compliment, reflecting her clear vision of what she wants to achieve. Meghan replied, I'm particular. I think high tides raise all ships. We're all going to succeed, so let's just make sure we're really great so it's a shared success for everyone. But I also know that I will find myself cowering and tiptoeing in a room where I don't know. If you ever do the thing that I find the most embarrassing, where you're gonna say a sentence, but the intonation goes up like it's a question. And you're like, oh my God, stop. Stop whispering and tiptoeing around. Just say what it is that you need. You're allowed to set boundaries. You're allowed to be clear. It does not make you demanding. It does not make you difficult. Mocking accusation. In the second episode of Meghan and Harry, the Duchess in Sussex recounted her first experience meeting the late Queen Elizabeth. The events leading up to it, Meghan Markle described how she and Prince Harry were attending a lunch at the Royal Lodge when he let her know about his grandmother would be joining them a little bit later. I remember we were in the car driving up and he said, you know how to curtsy, right? And I just thought it was a joke. She explained, seemingly admitting that he may have been uncomfortable with his family's own curtsy tradition. Harry said in the docuseries, how do you explain that you have to bow to your grandmother and that you will need to curtsy, especially to an American? Like, that's just weird. In a bid to demonstrate what curtsying to the Queen for the first time looked like, Markle performed a botched version of a dramatic bow. Many fans of the royal family interpreted the moment as being an insult to the royal family's traditions. On Twitter, one fan wrote that Meghan Markle curtsy scene was so mocking and disrespectful. Meanwhile, another tweet said, funny how Meghan thinks it's ridiculous to curtsy to a queen but has no problem with people calling her a duchess or addressing her as your grace. Meghan's secret trips to London. During the first several months of their relationship, Meghan and Harry had a very hard time seeing each other. After all, Harry is based in London, while Meghan splits her time between LA and Toronto. Sometimes they went several weeks without seeing each other and relied on FaceTime to make their relationship work. Somehow Meghan managed to make short little trips to London and spend time at Kensington Palace and go unnoticed. Some reports even say that she had special royal clearance thanks to Prince Harry. Also, it didn't take Harry very long to realize that Meghan Markle was the woman of his dreams. To him, it was love at first sight. Harry put it this way, the fact that I fell in love with Meghan so incredibly quick is confirmation to me that all the stars are aligned. Royal fascination. Apparently Meghan Markle always wanted one thing in life, and that's to become a member of the British royal family. Now, she's never confirmed that, but her friends say that she always had a fascination with the royals. According to some sources, this was all part of Meghan's plan. She wanted to be a princess since she was a teenager. Her old pal once said she was always fascinated by the royal family. She wanted to be Princess Diana 2.0. She will play her royal ally, but my advice to him is to tread cautiously. I'm not shocked at all. It's like she has been planning this all her life. She gets exactly what she wants, and Harry has fallen to her play. I wouldn't consider this a Meghan Markle friend, considering how the person talked about Meghan, but that's your circle, Meghan, you deal with it. PDA, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are very much so in love. Therefore, though it is against royal protocol, and the late Queen wasn't a fan of it, the pair are often engaging in PDA. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex make googly eyes at one another, hold hands, smooch, and there might have been some upper thigh and butt grazing as well. Ooh. The royal family has a lot of rules that they need to follow. There's a special order that everyone has to walk in, certain ways to greet each other, family members, and even dress codes depending on what event they are attending. But it turns out there's no official rule against PDA. That being said, the late Queen Elizabeth doesn't want her family to act unprofessional at any time when representing the family. To the naked eye, it seems like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are madly in love, and it turns out that's exactly what it is. They love each other. Body language expert Darren Stanton, on behalf of Slingo, says that the two really are smitten with each other. You know, because of all the hand-holding, lingering stares. And with that, let's play this game called Stop Judging Them and Mind Your Own Business. It's actually my favorite game. Private letter. Thomas Markle added to her royal wedding, which he ultimately didn't attend because of a medical issue. To Prince Harry, Meghan Markle wrote a private letter to her dad, pleading him to stop cooperating with the press. In it, Meghan said she felt absolutely blindsided by the pain her father was puppeteered into creating by the media. She said that the lies her father was spreading about her with the help of the media have broken her heart into a million pieces, and claimed that she only ever wanted to help him, whether it was financially, medically, or with the harassment he had claimed to have been experiencing, no thanks to the paparazzi. At the end of her letter, Meghan begged Thomas to please stop lying, please stop creating so much pain, please stop exploiting my relationship with my husband. But he did the exact opposite. Thomas sold the letter, and the site published it for the world to see. Even more Markle family secrets. The Duchess later sued the Associated Newspaper Limited owners of the site for breach of privacy and won. Meghan had a reasonable expectation of privacy, and the site was fanciful to think otherwise. Thanks for watching.